What's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net, and today I'm on a train. I'm on a train from Fort Worth, Texas to Dallas. It is Saturday morning, and this is kind of interesting. I'm gonna do a little nice video about this. I was on an Uber here to the train station, and the guy in the Uber was telling me about his secondary business, and he does Uber, but his actual business is junk removal. It's trash debris removal construction site, but he wants to move his construction business to junk removal, and he was telling me he needs to do due diligence on it, and he made some mistakes, and now he's kind of getting caught up, and he had some savings. So this video I'm going to talk about this video, and this video is going to explain to you about doing some due diligence. The last two advice phone calls that I've given somebody is about doing a little research before you start junk removal. There's a lot of things that I'm just going to name off a few things off the top of my head that you need to do a little research before you start a junk removal service. Due diligence, okay? And I've not written anything out. I didn't write anything out, so this video is not really planned for, but it is going to help you explain small things that maybe you don't think about that you need to do before you start a junk removal service, okay? And I'm just gonna go with the ideas that these guys were telling me, the questions they were asking me, and I didn't think about them at the time. I'm like, man, yeah, you should know this before you start junk removal. So here's one of the problems. This guy bought a vehicle. My Uber driver bought a truck and a trailer before he had any business. He didn't even have a website. He didn't have a Google My Business. He didn't have anything. But he goes and buys a truck and a trailer, and it's sitting in the yard in Dallas with no business. Okay, that's a big no-no. Why are you gonna start buying vehicles and trucks and trailers and have that asset sitting on a property and you don't have any business? That doesn't make any sense. Big no-no, no due diligence was done there. No business, no money, big investment, loss of money, okay? Here's another thing. Find out in your city, find out how much the landfill is. And find out where you're at. I got off the phone with a gentleman in Indiana, and he's doing his due diligence. He wants to know what kind of truck and what kind of trailer he needs, how much the max capacity of pulling a trailer to a property, how much can his truck pull, how much is the weight capacity, how much is the pulling capacity. He's doing due diligence, but one of the things he asked me, he said, they charge me $20 a cubic yard, or should I just go dump my truck whenever I start my business? Should I go dump my truck at the landfill at $56 a ton? And I was thinking, oh my gosh, this guy, before he even buys his truck and trailer, he's already doing due diligence. This guy's going in the right direction. Okay, here's another question. Do I need a website? Do I need a website, or am I gonna use a lead company? Am I gonna use Thumbtack, Angie's List, all those, House Call Pro? Am I gonna use those businesses to push my business? Am I gonna use Google AdWords? Am I gonna be spending $100 a day on Angie's List, $100 on Thumbtack a day, you know, House Call Pro? Am I going to do Google AdWords at $300 a day? Am I going to do that investment, or am I going to build the website and build my SEO? These are questions that are very important to build your business. I mean, these are things that you need to know about. Am I going to use YouTube to push my business into the marketing scheme? Am I going to get customers off of YouTube? Am I going to use pictures, videos? What kind of business? How am I going to use Craigslist to an advantage? Am I going to use Nextdoor app? These 5 miles. Do I have a place to park my vehicle? Am I going to park it at my house? Am I going to use a storage facility? Do I have a garage? Do I have a friend that owns a property that I can rent for him? Think about these small things. These are things that people just don't think about, okay? How am I gonna, what kind of tools do I need? Do a little due diligence. Do you need tools? I don't buy any tools. I get them from junk removal. All the pallets that I own, the pallet jack, the dollies, the wood, the paint that I paint my trailers with, I get everything from junk removal. I tell people all the time, I never buy toilet paper. I haven't bought toilet paper in 12 years. When I do a house clean out, there's always toilet paper there in brand new packages. You got to think, keep the expenses low. Keep the expense to build your business at zero. Keep it at zero. You will find it. The last time I bought a flatbed trailer about 3 months ago. About 3 months ago, I bought a flatbed trailer. Where did I buy it from? I went to go do an estate. Someone had passed away. They were selling everything there, and I saw in the back of their farm a flatbed trailer that needed new tires. I gave them $500. I took the trailer, I put tires on it, and now I have a flatbed trailer on my property. I needed one for about a year, but I waited for that opportunity. My wife, she needed a washer and dryer. I said, give me 1 week, I'll get one. I got one the next week. We saved $400 or $500 because I went to go charge a guy $75 to remove his washer and dryer, and I got a new one in return. See, this is the thing that I'm trying to tell y'all guys is wait. Do your due diligence. Wait. Things will come to you, okay? But don't go buy a truck and a trailer with no business. That just doesn't make any sense. Don't go start a junk removal business with no website. If some of these things just don't make sense, and believe it or not, people do this on a daily basis. People invest money on things and mess up all the time. Don't do that. Look at my videos. These are why I do training tips. I'm gonna train some guy, I don't know what's his problem, but he says, why are these training tips? Why do you call them training tips if you're just giving advice? Well, goddamn, I'm on a fucking train, dude. I'm on a train. Don't you see? I'm taking this train from Dallas to Fort Worth, or Fort Worth to Dallas on a daily basis. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think the expense of driving my diesel truck and putting more miles on it from Dallas to Fort Worth or Fort Worth to Dallas is too much. I think the wear and tear of having that weight pulling it from one area to another is just too much. So what do? I leave them at my facility in Dallas. I leave it there, and that's why I'm on train, and that's why I do these training tips. So for the guy who left a message, oh, they're not training tips, I call them that because I think it's a little marketing trick that I can do, and plus it's catchy, and I'm on a fucking train. That's what I'm doing. So guys, think about what I tell them. Do your due diligence before you start a junk removal business. I do videos about LLC, DBAs. What am I going to call my business? Just, you know what, for right now, don't worry about stuff like go start a business. Go post on Craigslist and see if anybody calls you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Just giving y'all some advice. Please take these videos serious. These videos are here to help you. I'm not making any money off of them. And I hope that helps y'all out. Don't forget, guys, I'd really appreciate it if y'all recommend my videos to your friends. Over there, check out my other videos. Subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm on a train from Fort Worth to Dallas. This is your training tip for the day. Bye-bye.